Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, we're going to be taking a look at FSR 2.1, which has been introduced in our lovely Cyberbug Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, finally, you know, because this game has had FSR 1.0 since forever, and 2.1 actually looks way better than 1.0. So I'm really curious to see how this looks and how it performs. I'm playing at 1080p using the lowest settings at the moment, and we are utilizing a GTX 750 Ti today, because this GPU was not capable of playing this game at 1080p resolution. I'm curious to see if it is now. I'll just show you the PC specs first, and then we're gonna move on to it. So we got 750 Ti right here with the latest Nvidia drivers. I overclocked it a little bit. This is just a stock version of the card though, so this isn't really a huge OC. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups GPU-Z. It's a 2 gig GDDR5 version of the card. It has 640 CUDA cores, released back in 2014, and over on the left we're pairing it with an i7 4770K and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Let's go now. Okay, this is pretty terrible.
Jackster,
we're starting. Shut up, Jack, I'm talking here. No, let me talk. Now that Jack actually shut up, we can take a look at the graphics, and what I'm noticing here is that even at 1080p native resolution, there is still a bit of fuzziness around the power wires, for example. You can see over there, there's some shimmering as well. Doesn't look perfect, and there's still some halo around people while they're walking. Not sure if you can tell that, but yeah, you can clearly tell that, right? Even on YouTube, it should be pretty easy to spot all of that halo. Also, the FPS here are pretty terrible with the 750 Ti at 1080p res, as I told you. This is not a 1080p gaming GPU these days, unfortunately, at least in recent titles. But yeah, you know, 20 FPS, we might actually be capable of getting somewhat playable results using FSR. I don't know. I'm just gonna stand right here, take a look at those power wires over there, for example. It should be interesting to check out the differences here between native resolution and FSR 2.1. It's very unfortunate that you can't really disable the anti-aliasing. Oh, by the way, we could still turn off ambient occlusion, so that might give us a few more FPS. Oh, looks terrible without it though. But yeah, indeed, it does give us a little bit more FPS, like 2. Let's go ahead and enable some quality FSR 2.1. All right. Wait a second, are those power... Oh, when I move the camera around, you can see a lot. Oh my god, look at that! Look at that halo and shimmery effect around the gun when I'm moving the... Oh, geez, that's really terrible, actually. Okay, I guess it's just emphasizing what happens at native resolution, you know. It looks really close, actually. If you stand still, I can't really seem to tell much of a difference in visuals, which is insane because we went from 22 FPS to 31 in this scene right here. That's really crazy stuff with almost the same visuals, but as soon as you start walking, yeah, you can see, especially around the gun, it looks pretty weird. Oh, god damn it, are you serious? I can't really complain too much about that because it's not really FSR doing that, it's just the game. You can't really disable the TAA implementation in this game, unfortunately, and I think that's what's causing it, or maybe it's just how the game is being rendered. I don't know. But you know what? This is only FSR Quality. We still got the Balanced, Performance, and Ultra Performance presets. I really want your car, buddy. Thank you very much. And it's already getting close to 30 FPS. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I wasn't expecting that. Let's go third person here. Now, driving cars around is actually more intensive than... Oh boy! Than just standing still or walking around in this game. Yeah, I see a lot of shimmering, actually. Especially at the back of the car in the glass, you know? You can see those little lines there. Pretty shimmery stuff. Yeah, I don't like that too much, but it's livable with, I guess. I mean, it's pretty close to the native resolution stuff, so I'm not complaining here. This is very impressive for FSR 2.1. Let's just disable that and see if those lines are a little bit better. Yeah, they seem to be a little bit better. I mean, you can still see that they're not really great. Oh boy, okay. And there's still a lot of fuzziness around the car and stuff like that while we're moving here. I can't... This is harder than I thought to spot the differences, honestly. Like, yeah, it's a little bit more shimmery, maybe slightly softer in some scenarios, but it's pretty damn decent still. It's close to native resolution. So let's get out of this area right here. It has a ton of details. I want to check out other areas, so let's go up there first. Yeah, I think I could actually play like this, honestly, guys. Oh, what? What is happening? Overheat? No, but the temperatures are fine. 63 degrees Celsius on the GPU and 60-something on the CPU. I don't understand. Also, this is a very interesting road. What is happening? Why? What? I can't go here. Okay, that's that's it. But we really need to get Bob, you know, that bastard is still... I can't use my car anymore. All right, we're gonna walk back then. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is pretty good, actually. Even those fences right there, they don't look terrible. They don't look super shimmery and stuff. I'm impressed. I'm just gonna disable it now to see if they look super shimmery or not. No, it's pretty similar. Look at that. That's very impressive from FSR on quality. Yeah, really nice stuff. Okay, oh, yes, car. No, please, stop it. Don't run me. Okay, are you serious? You don't even stop. I'm just gonna find a car. Maybe we should drop it down to, like, Balanced. Is Balanced gonna be playable at 1080p with a 750T? Wow, that looks pretty similar still. What? Wait a second. I gotta check out those fences again. It's still very similar. It might be a little bit softer at the distance especially, but... I mean, this is looking the same, isn't it? If you're not seeing things side by side, you might not even notice, like, Balanced and quality FSR and even native resolution at times if you're not, like, driving around and stuff. No. I was just... God, okay. Oh, no, what the... Jesus Christ, every single time, dude. Just wanted to see the halo. There might be a little bit of ghosting. It's not... Yeah, it's the same halo, I think. Yeah, everything is very shimmery around the guy there. And, the rails right there are super shimmery around the gun as well. Yeah, okay. I can live with that, though. I mean, if it's the difference between getting 30 FPS and 20 FPS, it's a no-brainer, right? You trade a little bit of visual clarity. Just a little bit. And it performs way better, and it's now playable, actually. He's doing a wheelie. Oh, no! The cars are procreating. Okay, I get it now. All right. Can I... Oh, the other guy just left. All right, I'm just gonna grab this one. Thank you. Goodbye, sir. Is he dead or something? Oh, he's just left as well. He left the car like there is nobody inside, right? Yeah. So the cars were just procreating. It's fine. It's totally normal here in Cyberpunk. You don't know how it's gonna be in the future, you know, so you can't really judge that. Anyways, Balanced. Oh, still dropping here into like the high 20s. At least it's the high 20s. I feel like coming from like, what, 20, 22 frames per second to these FPS that we're seeing, like 28 plus basically, is nothing short of amazing with the visual fidelity that we're still having here. It looks miles or kilometers better than FSR 1.0, that's for sure. Also, this is the most intensive street in the game that I've found so far in my benchmarking videos. And yeah, okay, it's dropping like to 25, mid-20s. I don't consider this a playable experience yet, guys. Let's drop this down to performance and check it out like this. Ooh. So it's a little bit softer, yes. I mean, but it still looks so good. What the heck? Bro, are you serious? I remember playing this with FSR 1.0 on performance in 1080p and it looked super terrible. It wasn't really a playable experience, I would say. But this is playable in terms of graphics still. It's not looking great. It's not like quality FSR compared to native resolution where you can barely tell the difference. This is noticeable. For example, the bottom of the car, there is a ton of pixelation right there, but it's okay-ish. Not terrible. Not terrible. Okay, this is Bob's roundabout right here. We hate this place, of course. 29 FPS it drops. Still drops around here. So we gotta kill Bob, and maybe if we do that, we won't really see the Is he dead already? We won't really see the FPS dropping, because that's what happens in GTA 5. Whenever I kill Bob, we get more FPS. Is that the case? Let's see. 30s? Remember, it dropped to 29 right here, and now it's not dropping to 29, so that means that killing Bob fixes the drops below 30 FPS. That's amazing. It's not really because of that, it's just margin of error stuff, you know. But yeah, this is almost a 30 plus FPS experience all of the time. If you have an overclocked version of this card, factory overclocked, not like this one, which is a stock version, and I just overclocked it a little bit, you might actually be able to extract 3 to 5% more performance, and that's probably going to be enough to put you above 30 all of the time. And this doesn't look bad at Performance FSR 2.1. This is getting really close to DLSS now. I mean, it's definitely a little bit more pixelated. 28 there, by the way, in the most intensive street. But yeah, it's a little bit more pixelated than DLSS would be. But it's getting close, okay? And that's amazing to see AMD catching up like that. Because this is a free technology, it's for everybody. We're here running it on an Nvidia GPU from 8 years ago. What the hell is happening there? And it's working, it's looking great, it's giving us that FPS boost, and it's breathing a little bit of more life into this GPU, which is awesome to see, of course. Let's stop it there. This is now a playable experience. If you have a 1080p monitor, I am also running a 1080p monitor, by the way, I would probably actually recommend this, unless the lower resolutions look better with FSR. But hey, let's use Ultra Performance here. Alright, now it's definitely super pixelated. You can see there on the bottom of the car, it looks terrible. Yep, not good. I wouldn't really play like this. The smoothness difference is definitely very noticeable. We're in the 40s now, but everything is so pixelated that... Nah, it's not worth playing like this, guys, honestly. Let's just get Bob there. I'm missing Bob, like, what the hell? Bob, goodbye. Get wrecked, please. Go have your business somewhere else, okay? We don't want you here in these videos. Oh boy. Also, I'm glad to see that since the last time that I tested FSR 2 in this game, it was with the mod, not really the official update. They fixed a lot of the ghosting, because I was seeing a ton of ghosting behind the car while driving, and it was pretty annoying. But right now, that has been fixed. And in place of the ghosting is a terrible pixelated mess. But hey, that's only at this resolution anyways. Nobody should do this, of course. Let's go ahead and disable this. Play a little bit at 900p now, native. Alright. Oh, it's really bad still. Look at that. 20s. We're not even in a super intensive area, guys. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna die. Okay, I was getting out of the car to kill them bastards, but they just got me. Okay, over here, yeah, 25. It might actually go up to 30 FPS if you stand still, but yeah. It's not what I'd call playable once again. It might be for somebody out there, but I wouldn't enjoy the game with below 30 frames per second. Good thing is, we got the quality FSR. Will it actually make it sharper? Oh, it just crashed our game. Okay. Alright, let's get back to it. Wait, that's actually less soft than at 900p resolution, guys. What? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's less soft than native 900p. That's pretty impressive. Like, if you are playing on a 1080p monitor at this resolution, it actually looks better. I will argue that it looks better with FSR enabled, because it over-sharpens the image a little bit. Oh, come on. So it doesn't look super soft because you're not playing at your native resolution, you know? That's pretty impressive, and we are above 30 FPS at this moment, although it's dropping close to 30 flat. Okay, not terrible, though. It's not dropping from 30 around this area right here. Power lines, yeah, they look a little bit worse than they did at 1080p, okay? But that's just because we are at a lower resolution after all right now. Not terrible, though. I could still enjoy the game absolutely fine like this. It's looking way better than FSR 1.0 once again. Okay, come on, don't overheat. I guess I can't really go up there. That's weird, dude. Yeah, I gotta play some missions, because I started the game all over again for these videos in this new version of the game, because somebody told me, oh, you are getting less FPS because you're testing an older version of the game in your save or whatever. Not really older version, it's running the newer version, but with an older save game. That wasn't really the case whatsoever. I was seeing exactly the same FPS, so I just wasted about an hour or two of my life playing the entire missions again, because I actually removed the other save games. Anyway, I believe what you tell me, guys. What can I say? I just want to bring you some good benchmark videos. Anyways, we're almost at Bob's place, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna arrive in a little bit. Oh boy, that's a very deep curve there. Damn, okay. Hello there. What are you wearing? Oh, you're a girl. Okay, I thought it was like an old guy or something. Actually, some old men here in Portugal use those very short shorts for some reason. It's weird. Hey, who cares? I'm not judging. Maybe it's just more comfortable. Maybe when I'm an old man, I will use them. Maybe I'm not using anything right now. You will never know. You will never know. Anyways, 900p on quality FSR is looking like a pretty decent option, guys. Oh, and it wasn't really dropping from 30 up until now. Now it's dropping into the mid-20s, like 26 sometimes. Not good anymore, guys. We didn't kill Bob, so that might be why we aren't really seeing a big jump up in performance. Hello, Bob. How are you sitting? Like, what the hell? It's a magician. He's using black magic. That's why we don't like Bob. It's one of the reasons why, of course. There are tons and tons of reasons. Balanced FSR at 900p. Let's check it out for a little bit. Looking pretty good. A little bit more shimmery for sure. I can tell the difference clearly now. But it is enough to put us above 30 FPS all of the time, apparently. Not bad. Okay, dropping into the, like, really close to 30 at times, but it's not terrible. Wait a second, now we gotta get, okay, there we go. There we go, much better. Hey everybody, we can feel great about ourselves now. We just got rid of Bob once again. Let's go to the demanding street now. I believe it might actually drop into, like, 28. I'm gonna say 28 minimum here using these settings, which is actually really good. Again, if you overclock this card a bit more than I did, or if you have a factory OC model, you will probably see a couple of more FPS, so that's pretty impressive. Here we are, it's gonna start dropping now. Or not. Okay, there we go, 28. 28! I told you! I'm getting really good at this stuff. All of these hours benchmarking Cyberpunk are paying off. Not really, but well, they kind of are, because this is my job now. So thank you for making it possible, by the way, guys. Really love to do this for you. 35 FPS, 27% lows. It only drops to like 28. I mean, that's not bad whatsoever. I would probably play like this. Performance, doesn't look awful completely right now, and we're getting a little bit more frames. But yeah, I think we found the perfect setting here for 900p. That's balanced FSR 2.1. Lowest settings, of course. Don't even bother playing with medium settings and stuff like that. That's not gonna go well whatsoever. Yeah, I'm quite surprised though that even at 900p in performance FSR, it's not looking terrible. It is not looking terrible. That's crazy. Okay. We just lost our car now. Also, getting out of the car gets you way more FPS usually. That's usually why you see a lot of reviewers getting such big discrepancies in FPS, especially those with graphs that only show graphs. Sometimes you see one getting like 60 FPS average and another one getting 80. It's probably because the one that got 80 is just walking around and the other one is driving around. Finally, 1280 by 720 resolution, same lowest settings without FSR first. I believe it's gonna work worse than it did on 900p using like balanced FSR. It might actually drop from 30. Remember, we were just walking there and we were seeing 30 already. Let's start driving. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Holy crap, are you serious? 23, that's crazy low. Holy. Okay, yep, this is not good still. I thought it was gonna be a little bit better. Again, probably because we started this outside of the car, and if I run around here, please people stop. I really want to show them the FPS and stuff. If we run around here, it's getting 30s, as you can see. Not even dropping into the 20s anymore. That's the huge difference between just walking and driving in this game. As you can see, it doesn't even drop from 30. Let's enable quality FSR now. Oh yeah, 40s right here. I feel like I'm gonna die. Can I use one of those syringe stuffs? I don't know. Oh, well, that was fast. Previously on ultra quality FSR at this resolution, it started looking really terrible, and lowering it down to quality instead of ultra quality FSR 1.0 would make it so, yeah, the visuals were just diarrhea, basically. It's pretty bad, okay? And I don't recommend that unless that's the only way to get 30 FPS, of course. But right now, with FSR 2.1, this is insane. This is looking all right. Yes, it's shimmery, of course it is. It's 720p, it already is shimmery at native resolution. Yes, a little bit noisy at times, but it's all right. I mean, it breathes new life into this GPU. This is playable, and you can enjoy this game with the 750 Ti for sure. With FSR, obviously. Without FSR, it even drops at native 720p. Right now, it is not dropping from 30 anymore, ever, I guess. Even in the most intensive street, it should drop to like, what, 30, 31, something like that. That is extremely nice. Thank you, AMD, for FSR 2.1, and thank you, CD Projekt Red, for implementing it into this game. It's really late, by the way, because FSR 2.1 has been out since forever right now. Well, not forever, but it's been out for a good few months. FSR 2.0 has been out forever, and they still used FSR 1.0 for some reason, but it's finally here, guys. The update that low-end gamers have been waiting for, and even high-end gamers. If you're playing at 4K with like a 6900 XT, this on quality should give you a good bump up in performance and look pretty good as well at the same time. Also, did you see that? It did not drop from 30 FPS. I guess that's been it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're going to be playing this game with FSR 2.1. Let me know what your thoughts are about this technology. And let me know if you are still playing games on a 750 Ti 8 years later. And if you're wondering if you should buy this game or not these days. Because in terms of performance and sort of visuals as well, it might be worth buying. For a bargain, of course. Don't buy it at full price, that's for sure, yep. Okay. Again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.